Hi, welcome boys and girls, and we are looking at our Problems of the Week 6. Dog walking is our theme for this week. So let's take a look at Monday, week 6. Darcy decided to start a new business of walking dogs. She designed a flyer to advertise her business to her neighbors. She had 100 flyers printed. The copy center charged 7 cents per copy for the first 10 copies, and then 5 cents for each additional copy. What was the total cost of the flyers? Okay, so we know we need a total cost. Total cost usually means some sort of addition, but I need to go back and I need to check to see because I've got 100 flyers here, and some of them cost different amounts. So you can see I kind of set up a little chart here, number of copies times the cost, and then some our equal tally here, okay? So when I go back, it says that the first 10 copies were 7 cents. So I know if I had 10 copies and they cost 7 cents, that's 0.07, I can calculate what that total cost is for those 10 copies. So what does that mean for the remainder amount of copies? So if I had 100 and I took those 10 that I already paid for out, how many copies remain? I hope you have your pencil and paper in hand, maybe a calculator nearby that you can help to computate this. So 100 copies, I already paid for the 10. See, there's the 10. So let's take those 10 out. Hopefully you notice that I'm going to have to then pay for 90 copies still. So that is how many copies are going to charge me that 5 cents for the additional copies. So to represent 5 cents, that's 0.05, right? Okay, so I could, if I wanted to, take 7 cents and add that 10 times. 7 cents plus 7 cents plus 7 cents. I don't really want to do that. But I want to speed things up a little bit. So instead, a quicker way to repeatedly add is just to multiply. So I'm going to take that 10, multiply it by 7 cents. Go ahead and calculate that and fill in the blank there. And then the same thing, I'm going to take those remaining 90 copies and multiply that by my 5 cents. And go ahead and put your total there for however much that is. And then the final step, as indicated from our problem here, is I need to find then the total cost. So once I have those two amounts, take those two amounts, and that should give you our total cost for those flyers. Great job. Now for Tuesday, we have a little bit of a time problem for Tuesday. It says, after school, Marcy can start walking dogs by 3:15 p.m. She wants to be done walking dogs by 6 p.m. so she can get home in time for dinner. If she schedules each dog walk for a half hour, then allows herself 15 minutes between each walk to get to the next house, how many dogs can she walk before dinner time? Okay, so one way that I'm going to think about solving this problem is I'm going to make myself sort of a running list of these times. So I know, and I'm going to start kind of way up here so I have plenty of room. I know we're starting at 3:15, so I'm going to put that at the very top. One sort of thing I'm going to do down here, you can do as well, is I'm going to give myself a little clock here. Since I'm dealing with minutes, I'm going to put my quarter minutes on here. So this, of course, is my 0 minutes. This is 15 minutes. Down here is 30, and then this is my 45 minutes. So think about a clock, and those every 15-minute increments, since that's kind of what we're dealing with. All right, so let's go back to the problem real quick. It said that she starts at 3:15, and it's going to take her, for a dog walk, a half an hour. So I hope you realize a half hour, that's 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and add 30 minutes to that time, okay? So if I'm at 3:15 and I add a half an hour, I know the time is now 3:45. And I'm going to label this walk, and that'll become important in a minute. Oh, my pen is not working. Okay, so 30 minutes for a walk. Then it says that she takes a 15-minute break to get to the next house. So if it's 3:45, 15 minutes then would put me at 4 o'clock. And I'm going to write break next to this. Okay, so now I'm at the next house, and I want to walk a dog. So that's 30 minutes. So now it's 4:30. That's a walk. Come on. But then after the walk, I need a 15-minute break. So now it's 4:45. That was a break. Okay? So you can see I'm alternating walk, break, and I'm alternating the times. A walk's 30, a break's 15, a walk's 30, a break's 15. Now what you're going to want to do is continue this pattern, okay, until you get to as close to 6 o'clock as you can. That's when she wants to stop. Now, just when you think you finished all that math and you're done, you need to go back and count up how many walks was she able to take, because our question says how many dogs can she walk before dinner. And by looking at that list of walks, that will tell you how many dogs she could walk. Good luck, guys. And for Wednesday. So on Wednesday it says that Marcy charges $3 to walk a small dog and $5 to walk a big dog. If Marcy walks 15 small dogs and 6 big dogs, how much money will she make? Okay, so we have a little ratio here, comparison. So I know it's $3 for every small dog, $5 for every big. And then I know that she walks 15 small dogs and 6 big dogs. So the question is, what do I do with these numbers? Would I add, subtract, multiply, or divide? Think about that. See what seems reasonable here. And then when we go back to the problem, the last step would be, how much money will she make? They're looking for a total for all of these dogs. Okay? Good luck, guys.